Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another Just a Preview. It's our 12th season of Jesters, and we're moving into the digital age to help celebrate not only how long we've been around, but also how we are going to be advancing our improv this year. We are talking to all of our schools, all of our captains, getting to know what it's like for them right there on the turf. So let's go ahead and introduce King Kopy, the guy who's put this whole thing together. What's up, Kopy?
Yo, you keep
Bam.
calling me King Kopy in all these interviews, and my head's getting bigger than it is.
Hey, you put on that crown way back in week
do.
one in all of our basic practices, and it just kind of stuck. Plus, your head's always been huge. Joining us today from Team Centennial, also known as Team Adorable, is a four-year student who's been integral to that program's improvement. She's been incredibly important to our league. We're really glad to talk to her today. Let's welcome her aboard. It's Mackenzie Ritchie of Team Adorable.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for coming. Thank you. And a four-year student, no less. You're maybe only our third we've spoken to. How does it feel to be on your fourth year of improv?
It's cathartic, I guess. That's a way to describe it. It's nice. I mean, I started in freshman year. Didn't really think I would actually end up doing the whole competitive thing, but I did it anyways. Pretty cool. I like it.
Good.
Mackenzie, on top of being a four-year player, made it onto the first team All Jesters main stage cast last year. So for those of you that don't really follow, or if you're brand new, that basically means that Mackenzie was put into the top 10 of the entire league in last year's season. And what a weird season it was, right?
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. What really stood out to that previous season as being maybe even weirder than this one?
I don't know. There was a lot of new people that I'd never met before, because I think my freshman and sophomore year, everyone that I had met through the coaches that we had, because my freshman year, both of our coaches were Centennial seniors, and everyone that we met, they were pretty good friends with, because I think everyone on the other teams that we connected with were juniors or seniors that they knew. So they passed this energy between each other. And then last year, it seemed like everyone was brand new. We had a whole new team because we had a team of basically all seniors before that. And we were just meeting all these new people who had all these new things to give to us and all this new energy that we'd never been around before.
I love that. Go ahead, Cope.
And hence enter Team Adorable. So Team Adorable wasn't really a thing until last year. And then in your transition too, Centennial has been one of the only schools that has always wanted to try and do things student run, where seniors or captains were kind of the coaches. So at least in those handful of years where that was happening, and when I mean handful, I mean like legitimately 7-8 years, students would go, well, why don't we have a coach? We have and it's not like I had a whole lot of control of that, but Centennial crossed the bridge and brought in Brent, and then brought in Mariah, and here we are. And and online now we're getting a nice healthy dose of Miss Webb, which is kind of cool too.
Yes.
So Team Adorable lives on even in the digital age.
Oh, jeez.
Miss Webb's a longtime friend of ours, so we got to pause there for a second and ask, has it been super fun to have somebody like her in your improv games, feeling it out with you guys? She's a really, really clever improviser.
I've definitely spent a lot of time with Miss Webb. We directed senior show together. She was basically my mentor through that. And in improv, I haven't been able to go to a lot of the meetings so far this year because I've been super busy, senior year, just trying to get all those things in order. But usually she's like the person where it's like, okay, it's dead silent. Nobody wants to do things. Oh, go do something. Like, go do this. I'll start it with you. And it's a good energy to have. It's very nice.
Yeah, her enthusiasm pretty much second to none. We got to ask though, all of these prolific leaders that you've had over the years, all of these different mentors, whether it be Miss Webb or one of the coaches who've come in, There's got to be one that kind of stuck in your mind as one that brought like a really memorable lesson or two. Maybe one you could even, I don't know, impersonate for a second or two. We'd appreciate the attempt.
It's so hard. Mariah makes a point of this because she'll ask us for characters in games and we'll go, somebody be Mariah. And she'll be like, you can't. It's too hard. It's very generic. And everybody's like, no, I can do it. And they go to do it and it's like, who are you again? But Mariah, she's very much like, what's up, guys? So today we're gonna play a new game. It's gonna be really good, but we have to hurry because I have to go to my job. I do safety for kids. It's so we gotta hurry up so I can get there. And then yeah, let's get into it.
That was pretty
she does a lot of
good.
this, a lot of hand motions.
Yeah. That was pretty good with subtle little facial expressions on top of it.
Right. When it comes to impersonations, it's all about the little things. So good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I did my best to try to really channel the energy that I remember from being in the lobby.
Let's do improv, but let's hurry. I got stuff to do.
It always ended up being like that towards the end sometimes, where it was like, oh, we could do one more game, but it's got to be quick.
Super quick. I got to ask before we jump into playing a game together, what would you want to tell some of the other students roaming around Centennial and maybe on the fringe of Team Adorable? What would you tell those students to come into the pool and play some improv with you guys and try it out? Give it an attempt so that they can discover what improv's all about. What would you do to draw them in?
It's definitely like improv. A lot of people are nervous about it because it's like, okay, you got to go up and you got to embarrass yourself. Like, I don't want to be embarrassed in front of people that I know. I don't want to walk into this room full of people that I've never met before and suddenly be a guy running a taco stand. Like, I don't want to do something weird like that. But it's so important because not only is it gonna force you out of your shell, but it's also teaching you like public speaking almost, where once you do it, it's gonna give you all these things that you can use for life. Like once you do improv, you can bring all the stuff that you learned through college and job interviews and all the people you meet. You can make connections, which can further you in life no matter what. Like if you stay friends with these people, maybe they'll become, I don't know, like a talent director or something for something you maybe want to be a part of if you're trying to become an actor. But even if you're not, it's not just for theater kids. Like it's, again, public speaking. It's so important just to make friends and meet new people and make all those connections where you can learn to speak openly in front of audiences and adults even, because I know a lot of people stress about the doing things in front of adults. And really, if you do that, it bridges the gap between a lot of anxiety and stress in high school.
For sure. I think a lot of us think of improv as a vehicle for making friends, and it is, but it's also a vehicle for teaching one another how to make friends. You know, maybe the contacts you make now don't pan out, but you're always ready to make a new connection down the line because of what you learned in improv. So those are really good points. Thanks very much for sharing. Do you think you're ready to play a game with us?
Sure. Yeah. Always ready. Just on my toes.
What we were hoping to hear. Okay. Kopy's got a magical hat full of games. None of them have been played with other schools yet. Ooh. This is going to be uniquely the three of us right here, right now. It could be a game I've never played. I've been doing this for a while, but not while enough. What do we got?
We're going to play some clones.
Ooh, okay.
Here's how clones works. We're going to do a short baby little scene. Think replay in a sense, to where we are then going to replay the scene again, but we're going to replay the scene cloning each other. So we're going to rotate characters. So whoever Warren was in the scene, if Warren was Mickey Mouse, we're going to rotate it. And then Mackenzie will be Mickey Mouse. I will be the next person. We will just rotate who each other were in the scenes. But clones are never the same as the original. They're always exaggerated and out there and weird. So by the time we do the third one, this is going to be a pretty weird clone. So but we'll keep it short and brief, so minute max on this first scene. Cool. So let's do, who wants to start out of the scene? I'll start out of the scene.
Okay, Michael.
Yep. Suggestion for the two of you, how about you two are getting into a new career, and that new career is No one wants to give me anything.
Lumberjacking.
Lumberjack, cool. Lumberjack it is.
Cool.
So I will start out of the scene and just enter. And remember, we got to redo this a couple of times, so pay attention. Here we go with our game of clothes. Let's begin.
Oh, William, listen, after all these years of being a nail stylist, I'm really not so sure I'm ready for such an outdoorsy career.
Listen, Jessica, you gotta learn, okay? You gotta learn. You said you wanted to build your own cabin. If you want to build your own cabin, you gotta help me chop down these trees.
It was just supposed to be a tiny home, okay? I don't need a lot of space just for my nail equipment, okay? A tiny home. Do we really have to cut down all these trees now?
Well, yeah, because you gotta cut them down, and I gotta show you how to use the axe without hurting yourself, and then...
It is time to get the trees a-cutting. Looks like I got new recruits.
That is
Woo!
right!
Oh my God,
ready to
it's
go.
Lumberjack Larry. He's iconic. I'm so pressured.
Lumberjack Larry. It's because every time I swing the axe, I'm singing a song. Every time.
Oh gosh, I hate
Swinging
this.
an axe, swinging an axe. I'm going to chop down this tree.
Oh my
I
gosh,
need to leave you.
Jessica,
I'm sorry, we're
Jessica, we should be
done.
taking notes. We should be taking notes, Jessica.
William, I can't do this anymore. There's no way I'm waking up this early in the morning every day. I'm leaving you. Goodbye.
Jessica, go on!
Scene. Cool. So let's rotate. Let's just go, what direction is that? Clockwise. So I'm going to go to Mackenzie's spot. Warren become my spot. And that means Mackenzie goes...
I'll become Warren.
You're becoming Warren. I'm becoming Mackenzie. Warren's becoming me.
Okay, got it.
So Warren will turn off his camera. And perfect. Here we go. This is our clone of the first scene. Let's begin.
William, I don't know if I can do this. I wanted to be a nail tech and a cosmetologist, and I'm really not into abusing trees. I'm like, what is it called? What is it called?
It's called a lumberjack!
Well, okay, yeah, but what if
You do this all the time. Anytime I want to do something, you do this.
I know, and I told you that I would do it right this time, unlike that time in Bangladesh when you wanted to go bungee jumping, but I can't, okay? I know I said that I would, and I know I said that we could have, like, a tiny house to do, like, nail stuff and stuff, but also I didn't think I'd actually have to build it myself.
Handsome Larry's gonna be here any minute. You can't make me...
Oh my God, Larry?
That's right, it's me, Lumberjack Larry, the most iconic of all lumberjacks.
Hi, Larry, you're so iconic.
So
Hi ho, hi ho, it's off to work we go. Hi ho, hi ho.
You just keep doing all that nonsensical stuff. We're gonna join you, right? Let's join. Let's start cutting.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Here's my machete. Aim across my body and swing.
Actually, William, I don't think I can do this, so, I'm sorry, I'm leaving you. I gotta go.
At least I have Larry. Scene. All right. So rotate one more time. I'm going to go into Warren's spot, and Mackenzie's going to leave scene, and Warren will become my spot, which was originally Mackenzie's. So
You guys like my authentic lumberjack hat? It's legit.
Yes, it's so good.
So Mackenzie will turn off camera. Cool. I will be Warren's original spot. Here we go. And you are Mackenzie. Then here we go. Let's begin. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not only did I just eat a hot jalapeno pepper and not wash it down, I just got my nails done. I can't do this right now.
Oh, what's wrong, babe? Don't you want to start a new life out in the woods with me? We came all this way.
Look, I've tried everything you wanted to try. Yesterday, you wanted to try being a manicurist person. I did that for you.
Whoa, there's no need to yell so much, sweetheart. What's wrong with one more career move? You know, lumberjacking's gonna be great for us, I do declare.
Oh, the pepper is still in my mouth. I need milk. I need
That's
milk.
the first thing that
that's been hot about you in a long time. Well, I'm going to get to work. One of us has to build this tiny home if we're ever going to have the quintessential family experience that we both envisioned, just incredibly differently. Okay.
Whistle, whistle, whistle. I heard that somebody needed help chopping for their tiny home.
Oh my goodness gracious. It's Lumberjack Larry the Fifth, the greatest
Yes, it
of all
is.
the Lumberjack Larrys.
It's me. I am Lumberjack Larry the Fifth, and I am here to help you to build your tiny home. And we're gonna sing it. We're gonna sing the 5 steps to building a lumberjack home. All right? Are you ready? Are you ready to sing with me?
Gosh, I get it, William. Lumberjack Larry is super handsome, but my mouth is so hot. He is not as hot as my mouth. I need milk.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're obviously having a nervous breakdown. You know, it's probably got something to do with your lactose intolerance. You got to be careful with that stuff, babe.
I need
Come on.
I need more. I'm gonna go milk the cows.
No, don't go!
Scene.
I really like that ending. That was really good.
Nothing like screaming emotionally while Kopy walks away from me. I've been doing it for 10 years.
I feel like it's a valid question to ask. Was the milk cold? Did you find a fridge in the woods? Or did you just keep that in your pocket?
You never brought it
just
up in the
milked
scene.
himself.
We'll never know. We'll never know.
Kopy will never admit it, but he's
Secrets of the
quite
forest.
productive. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go with that inspiring thought in mind, we do want to call upon the wisdom of a song, you see, to really get us feeling these good mojo JoJo vibes that we love so much. Because without music, we wouldn't be brought together every year. We wouldn't be, celebrating improv as much as we do. Music is the backbone of all connectivity. So why don't we take a second to look out in the distance and ponder a little wisdom from a song.
Now, just because it's been so rough in all of these videos so far, I've been trying creative ways to get through the song about how to give us wisdom. And I thought for this one, hey, song, why don't you just write it? Pick up the pen and write this song, okay? Like, just really inspire us with your own personal words. If song uses her own words and uses a pen, it can't be messed up, right? So here we go, song. Song's wisdom from a song with her own pen.
PPAP. I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen?
Well, that's all for today at Just Preview. Mackenzie, thank you so much. Team Adorable lives on. We're getting closer to the season, huh? October's almost over, which means the schedule's coming out soon. All right, we will see you later, Jester's World. Bye-bye.
Pineapple apple pen.